Is that going to make
This better not stay on any film.
Say, yeah.
401, take one, Mark.
TruGreen and the PGA Tour share a commitment to agronomic expertise that can bring out the best in your lawn, or for Collier, TPC golf courses.
And today, Matt and I are here to answer common turf questions to help you achieve a lawn you'll be proud of. These patterns may look pretty, but they also serve an important agronomic purpose.
You see, every time you cut your lawn, you should mow it in a different pattern. Doing so will minimize soil compaction, as well as prevent your grass from leaning in one direction.
I couldn't hear what he was saying. Here are some other mowing tips to keep in mind.
You can come back up here if you want. Keep your mower blades sharp. You want to cut your lawn and not shred it. Dull mower blades leave the grass susceptible to a weakened structure and fungal infections.
Avoid mowing a wet lawn. This will often leave behind clumps that will smother your grass.
With that in mind, it is good to leave the grass clippings behind, as long as they're not clumps. This is going to allow nutrients to be recycled. What do you call this pattern over here?
We call this a diamond pattern.
Is there any other names that you get?
I don't know, cross cut, circle cut. And don't be fooled by golf course turf. Your grass needs to be tall enough to capture sunlight. So remember the 1/3 rule. Never cut off more than 1/3 of the leaf blade, as this could stress the grass.
How often you should cut will depend on the current growth rate of your lawn, which does change throughout the year. Your TruGreen specialist will be happy to help you figure that out. Have you ever thought about riding Matt on the fairway?
I'll look into it.